Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. How is everyone? We are getting old. We have just built some camp cooks, and we are preparing for succession. Hammerfoot has got an upgrade. This is earning 8 gold now. That's insane. CK3 has reached the light of day. My son Badger has had an extramarital affair with his lover, Mistress Giona. Oh, we kind of knew about this. Oh, no. Oh, Badger, what are you doing? My son and heir Badger has brought forward undeniable evidence that my granddaughter Alette was fathered by none other than him. No, Badger, Well, this episode is starting off with some drama. Alette here is technically my granddaughter. This is rough. Where is your mother? Your mother, okay, she's not at my court. She's in Moortown, which is like over here, I think. Oh, and she's married as well. Oh, Badger, what are you doing? Badger is sacrificing everything here just to fulfill his desires. We'll have to see how that plays out, but that can't mean good things in the long run. Right. How much to upgrade the hospices? 204 gold. So another 100 gold. We'll get that going. A Bravosi puppeteer has arrived at my court. My steward, having heard talk of his talent among the local small folk, decided to invite him to pull on a show for my household. I look forward to seeing the show. The puppet show was entertaining. The puppeteer put on several performances for my household. Some were light and comical, while others had a darker tone. All in all, I greatly enjoyed myself. I should let my steward invite performers more often if I'm gonna have this much fun. Why not? Badger, what are you doing, lad? We could get some alliances. My nephew-in-law, he doesn't want an alliance, and my other nephew-in-law also doesn't want an alliance. So let's ignore those. It's not like they're immediate family. They're like very different, and they're in-laws anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, Badger, is your wife pregnant at least? No. Where is she? She is in my court with you. You two need to make a legitimate child, because Alette here is actually throwing some stuff into the mixture. And what's this? We have another plague in Ironholt. Right. Is this the same plague or a new one? No, we have the cold humor flu, which is spreading consumption. It's only a minor plague. So let's go ahead and isolate the capital again. There we go. Is it already in Ironholt? Yeah, it's over here. In this little town here. Right. That's unfortunate. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't think we have too much to worry about. And we had this event just recently. So let's go for a soft approach. It seemed to work last time. And there we go. It's working again. So for 10 years, we get +5 plague resistance. Panamones have been constructed in Pike as well. So in fact, what should we upgrade here? We could upgrade the hospices here as well. That's 200 gold. Or we can upgrade this for 280. Let's upgrade the hospices in Pike, because we seem to be getting a lot of plagues over here at the moment. And I would like to get that resistance up just a little bit more. With Lady Alona's diligent administration of my household's finances, there is more gold at the end of the season than expected. How should we put it to best use, husband? Oh, 105 gold. Let's save it for now. That is so much gold. In fact, 280. Oh, it's only 0.1 though. Yeah, let's upgrade the hospices. That gives us some plague resistance, but also some tax. I realized they give us piety as well. So it's kind of nice that there is actually a nice way to get piety increase without going for that. And I just clicked off of that. One of my counselors just died of the plague, I think. Right. Let's sort that out after. Let's do this event first. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the streets. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has the coin. No, let us move on. I don't want to spend my gold right now. We're in a plague. We're going to need it. Oh, Lord Timon, my vassal, is also dying as well. He has the plague. Yeah, consumption. Okay, so do we have a good steward? Beslon here does have 23 stewardship, and he is intelligent. Lord Timon is a powerful vassal. Who is your heir? He's just a young boy, and he's not got very good stats either. Right, Beslon, welcome to the council, my friend. You shall become my new steward, and he's going to convert the culture in 10 years, which is very nice. So that's going to speed things up a little bit there. As the plague has spread to Pike, I think. That's not good. That's really not good. Luckily, I am in my capital. Where am I? I think I am over here. Right. So even though we control Pike, I'm not there, and neither are my family. So at least we won't get the plague, but it does suck that control is going to be absolutely brutal. Brendel Chambers has died, which means we lose our alliance. Wait, so we know... Can I not get an alliance with you, considering... Oh, he would not accept? Okay, let's... I'm actually going to start swaying you then. Oh, I can't sway you because you're a child as well. Okay, there goes one of our alliances. Oh, bloody hell, I could gift him gold, but I'm not feeling that generous. Okay, oh, and speaking of not feeling generous, it doesn't matter. Because those were my final words on my deathbed. Lord Dean of Hammerford has passed on at 63 years of age. He died of old age, a hallowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. Lord Badger ascends to the throne, being a talented military tactician. Many expect him to lead the realm to many victories on the field of battle. So Dean ruled for a long 33 years. Can I see the lineage? Lord Jon ruled for 38 years, so they both had a really, really good running there. And now we shall see how Lord Badger does. I will continue as Badger. Let's slow things down because we need to get our everything into running order now. Right. So Badger is just. Badger has a strong sense of justice. We are zealous as well. Religious conviction burns bright at the center of Badger. That means we are going to continue our conquest into the Iron Islands to spread the faith. We are calm, interestingly enough. Badger takes things in stride, leading a slow-paced life, but we are also arrogant. Badger has no problem with his sense of worth. We are a dutiful captain, a reaver, an adulterer, a knight, and a trained fighter. Only 7 prowess, but we do have 14 martial. So let's go ahead and, of course, dedicate ourselves to the martial tree. We already have served the crown, so we get natural control growth of 0.3 per month, which is nice. Controlled territory defender advantage +5 and increase county controlling county progress gain +20%. These are all very nice things. Now, what I think we're going to go for is authority focus, or shall I go chivalry focus for the advantage? I could lead the men myself. That would be a way to make a statement, wouldn't it? I'm going to go with chivalry focus, and I'm going to start going down the gallant tree. It's nice that we have some natural control gain, though. I am a fan of that. Do we have all of our relics equipped, our artifacts? We do, which is very nice. And I think instantly, I'm going to have to start seducing the wife. I need an heir, but not a bastard. I could legitimize her. My grandfather, Jon, was a bastard, although I don't actually have an option to legitimize her. She may not inherit titles. Yes. I will go ahead and pin Alette. So my nephew here, Wolfgang, we can get rid of him because he already has a guardian. Yeah, let's do that. I can unpin myself and we will keep Alette. Right. I'm actually going to rename Alette as well. She's got the name Goldflowers, but here it says Rivers. I'm going to assume it's Rivers. And you guys have decided on the name Tila. Thank you, Kim, for the name suggestion. That's a much better name for my daughter. And of course, you have voted on intrigue. So this could throw up some interesting stuff in the future. Oh no, that's barbershop. Wrong button. Do I have someone who's good at intrigue to educate you, I wonder? That's the question. Peter. Yeah, my uncle has 17 intrigue. Let's go ahead and have him educate her for now. And we're going to convert her culture as well. Because right now, she's a Reachman. And I would much rather her be a Riverlander. So let's go ahead and do that and get that all sorted. We also need to get our council affairs into shape as well. Right. The wife. You do have stewardship. If we manage domain, it doesn't change much though. I'll put you on managed domain for now, just for some extra gold. I do need a Castellan. That I do. Lord Jamos is not very good at anything. I think, let's see, if we go by intrigue, Harold served my father very loyally. One of his best knights. He doesn't like me. Why is that? Cultural acceptance, personal diplomacy, and short reign, an adulterer. Okay, so we can actually fix this. I think I'm going to appoint Harold as my Castellan. I saw him all the time as a young lad as I was running about the castle. And I do trust him. Right, Marshal +6 is very nice. So that bumps us up to 18 already. Now, we could oversee the realm. Yeah, I'm going to leave that on oversee the realm. I like that a lot. We also need a new chancellor now. Which if we organize by this, Joffa is my friend. So let's go ahead and assign him to the chancellor position. We already have a master at arms. Peter is my spy master. And we do need an admiral. So if we sort by this, Beslon's already my steward. What about Eron? I think Eron is going to become my admiral. And let's put him on protecting the trade. We should just get a little bit more money and stuff like this. Right. People don't really like me. I am an adulterer, so that's expected. Let's isolate the capital. No, that's ending isolation. Is that because the plague has gone? No, the plague is still here, so we're not going to end this. And I am above my domain limit. Which means I must get rid of one of these. Now, I could give old stones to someone. Because they can't marry, I think if I just give this to a noble of the Riverlander culture, they can't marry, which means they can't have kids. And when they die, it will come back to me. So you're just going to overlook. Think of him as a groundskeeper. He's going to make sure no one moves in and squats in my future castle. And I think that has gotten my affairs into order. 11 years to convert the faith. 9 years to convert the culture. And then war will be waiting. Let's pull on my father's armor. So we can follow him. Oh, what am I looking for? Clothes. There we go. Right, let's go. Riverlander high armor. There we go. And let's change the leg wear as well. That's looking much better. Save and exit. Hopefully, I can follow in his footsteps. Let's unpause. I think we're ready to begin. I'm looking forward to this. War will be upon us soon. But we must be patient and wait for the conversion first. What joy it is to be son of such an exemplary servant of the seven who are one. But ardor I feel in my heart when I hear everybody refer to him as devoted servant Lord Dean. His virtue is revered by scepter and pious worshippers of the seven alike. I wonder, will I humbly stay in my father's shadow, or will I achieve and surpass such piety in my own life? Will the good grace of the seven who are one be as visible as me, as it is in him? One day I will be like you, father. I gain more piety, but I also gain more stress. One thing I want to do as well is check our relationships. We do have a few friends. Isn't that my... Oh no, you look like one of my brother's wives. Excuse me. So we do have a few friends. One of them being my brother Neo. Melissa Rivers is my friend as well. And Joffo here. What we could also do is see memories of character. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. I don't think so. I became friends. I became Hanlon Squire. Oh, he was knighted. It's all regular stuff. For a short while, we were rivals with you. Got married, fell in love with her. My first child was born. Out of wedlock, became a sinner, and then my father died. And that's it. So we're not missing too much here. So do I still have a lover? I do. And she's pregnant. Oh, is that my child as well? Badger does like some action on the side, it may seem. More reports roll in from the Lordship of Pike as the cold humor flu continues to rage. Goin, having brought me the latest of the missives personally, slams a hand on my desk. The people expect us to performing some acts to help them, he insists, gesturing at the message. Now, I've seen this type before. All we need to do is purge some of the filthy animals that have been bedeviling the area. The affliction surely won't last without them. Goin leans back in satisfaction as I ponder. It is the will of the seven who are one. I am calm. I ignore his plea for 15 years. Clergy opinion minus 15. I lose legitimacy. Don't be so ridiculous, my friend. We don't have to do that. Or a position on the council. I will take the stewardship position for now, just because it's extra gold. Although Marshall would have been very nice, but we're not going to war yet, so we can change that in the future. Famine fever is spreading. Both my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my father. My mother's still alive, though. Speaking of which, I need to declare a region, so let's do that in a minute. My friend Joffer is so talented. When he speaks, people hang on his every word. His quicksilver tongue honey's words, such that even the most cynical and irritable can't help be charmed by them. I am truly convinced he could sell wood to a forest. Perhaps I could ask him to give me some tips and tricks on that area of expertise. Sure, teach me. I could increase my diplomacy by 1, and I have, which is very nice. I was about to do something, and now I've already forgotten because I got distracted. What was it? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I got distracted by the event. I was about to do something, and I've completely forgot. Fate smiles upon me. My wife is finally pregnant. It seems I have done the deed. Which was kind of necessary. It was something to do with, declaring a region. There we go. What we could also do is pass absolute crown authority. Let's go ahead and do that. That's very nice. We're going to get 35% taxes now. And we can declare a region, which, if we sort by succession score, Naor, my brother, is actually leading this. He has a good aptitude for it, and he is selfless. So I'm going to designate him as my regent. Let's put you on fill the coffers. Maybe he can make me a little bit of extra money. This plague is still over here. Commander has been improved. Oh, speaking of plagues. Control over here. Oh, it's at 100 control. This isn't, though. Why is this not max? No, it is max control. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. It keeps dropping over here. Oh, the plague has spread. Or is this a new plague? Oh, no, this is a new plague. Oh, yeah, okay, they're different plagues. I thought it spread then. Wait. It says... Wait, am I the only 2 domains infected? Or is it just listing my domains? Possibly, right. Let's get rid of this. A gift is certain to catch Lady Helena's attention, and surely anyone would appreciate a fine, clearly expensive one. Let's see. So she is zealous, humble, ambitious, and just. I'm slowly learning the icons after 1,000 hours. She's a fearless zealot. I think... A tapestry featuring her dynasty. Let's see. She is a highborn after all. Thank you so much for the dynastic tapestry you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Anything for you, Helena, my dearly beloved. I know I cheated on you, but we still have a duty to one another. Cold humor flu has been devastated the people of Ironhold. My courtier Alistair informs me that local trade and produce has been completely dried up, as the people wallow in their homes and in the streets. Oh, did I remember to... Yeah, we're still on plague resistant. I think I never tried it. Right, 80 gold. Well, I am zealous. Abundant flora, popular opinion. Okay, we'll try it. We lose a little bit of gold. Well, I am zealous. We could upgrade the quarries here. That would give us a bit more gold. Let's do it. Spend gold to make gold. My dear friend, I've discovered that Lord Allard's inherited contract obliges him to more than you've collected. Time to right this wrong. Increase his taxes to me then, my friend. I'm not earning as much as my father, but that's because I have different ambitions than him. Ormond's pox is now spreading as well. There's so many bloody plagues, isn't there? So this is ending. Yeah, we're still going to keep this up because there's a plague. A clanging of mail and the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my knights practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There can be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are open. It is time to bring out the mounts. Lads, today we are going field riding. Let us train together. Oh, look at Harold's armor. That's looking nice. He's got the little gold plating here on his elbows. Harold glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says. I inform my knights as I inspect the battle line, preparing for the strategy at hand. So I can gain a marshal's lifestyle perk, or I could become an aggressive attacker. Enemy fatal casualties plus 20%, 25%. Let's do it. Let's charge. And I have become an aggressive attacker. Very nice. Already, we are shaping out not to be that bad of a commander here. I heft my sword and lead the riders in a mad dash down the hill. However, among all this seeming chaos of shifting armor, raised weapons and battle cries, there is a plan. As we smash into the imaginary army on the field below, every soldier finds their place in our line, readying strikes, falling back, twisting reins, and leaping back into the fray. We will rush over our enemies like a force of nature, and they will break like a tree before the tempest. We will cut down every last man in our path, actually, every last Ironborn. I will be rid of these raiders that plagued the Riverlands for generations, and instead we will convert them to the faith of the Seven and build a fortune for House Blackriver, most importantly of all. How long is left on this stuff? 10 years. Okay. Another 10 years on that. 9 years to promote the culture. And I have just received news that I have had a son. The 7 are blessing me today. And you guys have decided on the name Brian. Thank you very much, Ion, for the name suggestion there. And you did decide on a martial education. I had to tap back out and double check that. I already forgot. Let's see who can educate the lad. Probably Harold, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and get Harold educating him. He is going to educate everyone. Oh, I forgot to pin you. Let's pin you as well, my son. Brian Blackriver, son of Badger. Let us hope he grows into a fine, capable commander. Because we are taking the Iron Islands. How things have changed. We started off nice and diplomatic. We built a little bit of gold. And now comes the war. But news has just reached me that my maester died as well. So let's go ahead and send a raven to Old Town. We're going to have to spend a bit of gold on one of those. Oh, I also need a wet nurse. Right, Alice-san, you're good. So let's go ahead and have you become my wet nurse. We can have alliances as well. My brother-in-law, Lord Adam of Lannisport, will accept. So let's negotiate this alliance. He is married to my sister. And my uncle, Lord Tristan of Tristan Keep, wants an alliance. So let's, of course, honor that. Uncle, guide me, please, hopefully. And my brother-in-law, he doesn't want an alliance for some reason. We might be able to sway him in the future, though, which would be nice. Let's get rid of this. I can hire a maester, which we're doing now, so that's all good. The maester I sent for from the Citadel has arrived in Hammerford, a Wolfswood clansman by the name of Harwin. Wait, you're from north of the wall? Wolfswood's clansman? Or is that a north culture? Oh, no, it's over here. Ah, okay. I thought it was north of the wall, but it's not. It's over here where, like, House Forrester and stuff is. Right. Okay. I've learned a thing today. Let's see. Oh, 20 learning. And a mastermind philosopher. I will pay the 75 gold. I think that's very useful. And there we go. Tristan, my uncle, has accepted my alliance. As has Adam. So, how is my alliance? We're not very strong now. I mean, there's a lot of men there. I wonder if I could get an alliance with my daughter here. If we reset this. Possibly. We do have House Piper. They are very strong. They are not that far away from us either. They would want an alliance. Let's go ahead and send that off. I think that's very good. And they have a very nice army. I will send the ravens at once to marry off Tila. She's a bastard as well, so we don't have much to do with her. I'm in debt, but that should be quickly fixed by unpausing. We should almost fix that in 1 month, actually. To the Serene Badger, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Tila will be betrothed to my son and heir, Jarmund. Excellent news. Or Tila, you might even be lady of the Piperlands one day. That's interesting. My courtier Nicolette, known for her interest in venery, brings rumor of beasts spotted in my realm. I am hearing much talk from the lordship of Ironholt. It is said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy bull seen roaming the slopes, my lord. Oh, interesting. We get game sighting for 5 years. My uncle Peter just died. Why is this plague still here? It's lasting a while, isn't it? My uncle Peter died, which means we need a new spy master now. Okay. We don't have many good spy masters, but my aunt Lena does like me, so let's appoint her. I do need people that like me. A boar has been sighted in Ironholt, but there's a plague there. And quite frankly, I don't have enough gold. And war has been declared against the Baratheons once more. Wait, where are you from? House Gaunt? Oh, you're right next to him. I see no reason to get involved. I have a feeling this war will be over very quickly as well. There's a lot of these silly wars that happen where, yeah, like 1,600 people against 160,000. I wonder who will win. Oh dear, I feel like the AI need to be a bit better at bringing in allies and stuff, or at least I'm not declaring a war such as this. What commotion is this? A crowd led by the baying voice of Albert is circling some unfortunate soul. Pushing through, I finally discover Walden defiantly defending himself, even as Albert's voice rings out even louder. So Albert here is my acclaimed knight. And Walden is just a random courtier. Okay. And furthermore, the moment you stepped outside to gather plans for your so-called craft, the cursed cold humor flu started ravaging our lands. You are clearly the cause, you obnoxious scullion. Walden jabs a finger and fires back at the crowd. Mutters angrily. This is quickly getting out of hand. Now I am... So this... Because I'm just... This one makes sense. Okay. Let's tell Walden to give up his craft. And we can get a peaceful conclusion here. Let's not have a fight break out or anything like this. I'm going to go back north to my lands. And I have become best friends with Melissa Rivers. She is a lowborn. Maybe she could become one of my lovers as well. Who knows? We could do that. We already have one lover. And I just received news. My sister Lucy died. But not before leaving a son. Who has the pox and is also dying. I thought there was a silver lining. But there wasn't. Already I am gaining stress. I think maybe it makes sense. I mean, we're not lustful though. We already have one lover. I imagine that's maybe because I had a crush on them as a child. We're not lustful, so we're not going to go after them. And my alliance with Adam has now expired, so we are losing allies, which worries me a little bit. And the Greyjoys have reclaimed the Iron Islands. They're quite strong as well. We're going to need a good alliance. I mean, no, we're doing okay. We have House Piper. I keep stuttering. You can tell when I'm tired because I mix up my words and stuff. Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos left in its wake. Right, I will spare the gold just to get that extra development. Let's see. I think something pious for the wife would be good. There we go. I just want to double check. Is the plague actually gone? It has, which means I don't have to seclude the capital anymore, isolate it, but it's already gone. Okay, nice. So that's fine. How is the control looking? Control is fine as well. I assume that's because we have natural control growth now. That we don't have to worry about that. The peasants are not liking me. They have just risen as well, but we can ignore those. What I'm waiting for now is this to get converted, which seems to never progress. Maybe it's because I just play so slow. My sister-in-law has given birth to a son. My brother Vance has now given me a new nephew. And you guys have decided on the name Brendan. Thank you, Lemons, maybe, for the name suggestion. You didn't give me education, so we're going to pin him there and pick one that's suitable when he comes of age. Let's step up the speed a bit as well, considering we're waiting. I lost my caravan master, but we don't need one because we're not actually traveling anywhere at the moment. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with seashells. As Lady Helena enters our chambers, she smiles patiently and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouth, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before the seven who are one. Perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. We have become lovers. I have 2 lovers now. The wife likes me a little bit more, which is nice. Hopefully, we can have another child. And I think now I need to start looking at this. So my Septon doesn't like me. So let's start swaying him. Hopefully he can pay some taxes from the temple down here. I mean, they've built logging camps. I'm not going to get much gold, but maybe a little bit. It's better than nothing, right? Sure. Sure it is. Also, I might just start upgrading our army now. Possibly. Knights are being improved. That's nice as well. I can declare wars. What we could also do is in preparation. Let's try and get ourselves some knights. So Catelyn Rivers. She's quite old now. My mother. There we go. You're in your 50s. Melissa, my best friend. I'm going to find you a good husband. With a lot of prowess. Who hopefully isn't super old as well. Let's see. Michael is a Stormlander. With 28 prowess. A formidable fighter. Let's get him into our court. Arin with us. She's in her 60s. Lena, my aunt. She's in her 60s as well. All of my courtiers are quite old. We do have Maguette. She's in her 40s. Let's try and find her a strong husband too. Who isn't super old. Let's see. Davos, he's quick. They're all in their 40s. Another Stormlander. Danao, 26 prowess. Skilled fighter. He is chaste and brave as well. They might not have many children, but at least he is virtuous, which I appreciate because I am zealous. Zealous isn't virtuous, though. And my prisoner Nendre has died in my dungeon. Sucks to be you. I'm so evil. To the Serene Badger, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier Melissa and my acquaintance Michael will be joined in holy matrimony. Excellent news. This makes me very happy. And if we look at our knights now, yeah, look at that. Michael is 28 prowess, 26. Our knights are looking much better. How old is not actually my my knight, which is funny. We need a successor here. Tarwin needs to serve as a knight now. Right, let's just reshuffle all of these. I want to make sure we have all of our best knights. So for Defender of the Blackriver, Tarwin has to serve. There's no doubt about it. So let's force him to be a knight, and he will become the successor. And then for the Knight of the Blackriver, Todrick also has to be forced to serve with 16 prowess. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we go. I wish, I've said it many times, but I wish if any developers of Crusader Kings watch my stuff, which I doubt it. I really wish one day that we can, when we pick here and we assign someone, it also forces them to be a knight. Martial perk available. There's a lot of stuff happening now. Let's get Stalwart Leader. So prowess +4 and reduces the risk of commanding armies, which is very nice because we do want to command. Arrange a betrothal between Arwen and my cousin. Sure. Let's accept that. And demand artifact. My uncle Tristan has demanded an artifact. I'm going to decline this. My artifacts are mine. Passed to me by my father and his father, Tristan. I will not have you bully me into taking them. How dare you? We had a good relation up until now. Don't tempt me. One of my allies are over here. 6 houses have been built. My mother just died. She died of fatal apoplexy. And now I am by myself to prove my worthiness to House Blackriver. I am by myself. Should I get some more river bows? I mean, we can get river bows at any time. I think it might be better to actually upgrade pike, which we can't afford right now. How much does this cost? 350. Wow. We could upgrade this. 156. That's a little bit better. We will get this because it will upgrade our river bows, actually. Ally has joined the war. Is this war still not over? They have 100 men, lads. You have 167,000. How are you not winning that war? Also, I just realized there is a pox right on our border. How bad is this plague? It's a minor plague, so maybe it won't reach us. Well, it is the pox, which is a little bit scary. I don't like that. The pox kills a lot of people. Faction. Wait. Slave revolt. Okay. We can ignore that. Slave revolt doesn't mean nothing because we don't actually have slaves here. Wait, why has my... Wait, what's happened here? We no longer serve under the Malisters? We now rule... Oh, it's just temporarily. It's temporarily. When this war ends, it will change again. Ah, okay. Yes, I understand what's happening here. Okay. We are serving under Fair Market. That's quite funny. I really enjoyed Tommy K's series on Fair Market, actually. And now we are ruling under them. A walk through the Lordship of Ironhold seems pleasant enough at first, but closer inspection reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this unassuming hamlet again? Oh, what is it this time? Oh no, it's a pox. It is a pox. Let's isolate the capital straight away. I don't want to be messing with these poxes. Bloody hell. Summon a Maester. We must try and limit the effects here. We're going to go for a soft approach again. And there we go. So we do get that buff there. I want to see... We've hardly passed time. 8 years. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. Let's speed things up. I do enjoy playing things a little bit slow. And there we go. We've won the war. So if we look now, we should be back under the Malisters. That we are. Okay. You don't actually like me right now. But we have had good relations with them all this time. Yeah, new liege. That's all fixed this up. I got very, very confused there for a moment. Do we have any easy wars? No. Or no wars that make sense because they're not over here. They're all over in Essos. Okay, this is looking good. You want me to become Master at Arms. Do you know what? I will accept that. What does it give me if I go Council, Liege's Council? I get minus 10% army gold maintenance. I gain prowess. We get monthly martial experience, which is very useful. Also, the Maester, it needs to be put on control plague. I keep forgetting to do this. I wish this would be a pop-up as well. Maybe it could be in the future. But other than the plagues, I think things are going kind of okay. Oh, this is spreading everywhere. It's already killed over 100 people. Hay meadows have been constructed in Hammerford, so we're going to get more gold there. Look at this. 130 people already. 140. It's ticking up as well. This pox is dangerous news for us. Dangerous indeed. Sweaty, tired, and in need of food. A long day of training with the troops is coming to an end. As we search for a place to camp, we spot an old and abandoned castle in the distance, observing a courtier passing by in a hurry. I declare, that is where we make our camp tonight. The sun is setting, and with every step towards the ruin, it looks more ominous. Before long, the soldiers are whispering about ghosts. Oh, lads. Let us venture inside. I am sure there is treasure to be found. Darkness, dampness, and desolation reign inside the castle, and all traces of life are gone. Peering up decaying stairs, I spot what might be the remnants of lush tapestries and old paintings. Looking down spiraling steps, I see only darkness reaching far down into the ground underneath the castle. Let us search the upper floors, and we do gain 30 gold for our efforts as well. My alliance with Tristan has expired because he has died of old age. His daughter, which is obviously my cousin, Lady Catherine of Tristan Keep, is now in control. I think that's one of the characters you guys named, actually. Would she want an alliance? She does not want an alliance. Why not? Do I have to do some unpausing stuff? No. You do control Tristan Keep, right? You do. And I can't negotiate an alliance because we are not closely related. Cousins is too distant. Okay. I understand. She hasn't married herself off yet either. I should probably marry her off. Let's see. Aaron is my admiral. Oh, I don't want to lose people. Yeah, I don't want to lose important people here. She is in her 40s, so having a child might not be good. I can marry her off to Hagon here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It will be matrilineal, of course. He's not serving an important part of my court. I can now negotiate an alliance with my brother-in-law. Let's go ahead and do that. We can get House Blaintree back on our side because he is married to my sister, of course. To the Serene Badger, I am honored by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvelous news, my friends. We are gonna take the war to the Ironborn soon. Greetings, my serene liege. Oh, wrong voice. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your courtier Hagon in holy matrimony. May the 7 who are one grant us long life and many children. I think my voice is going. Excellent news, my cousin. This makes me very happy. Finally, the plague has left the realm. Okay, let's spare no expense. It's very cheap anyway. My wife is pregnant once more. This pox killed 150 people in the end. How is control? Control is just still bloody brilliant. Wowzers. Okay, keep training the commanders then. And we no longer need to isolate either. I think... Oh, we can't un-isolate anyway. It just expires naturally, doesn't it? I think so. Years have passed since my great father, Lord Dean, died of old age. I hope he is serving the 7 who are one in the 7 heavens now. Yet the spirit of his faith is still present among the living, both as an inspiration and a challenge. I am still regarded as his son by the pious worshippers of the 7. Just yesterday, an old scepter was praising him as the current ruler. I am a sinner, though. I wonder if the 7 who are one feels the same way about me. I feel the burning need to prove myself as a man of my faith of my own, to step out of my father's shadow. Do not worry. We will prove ourselves when we spread and bring the faith to the Iron Islands. Don't worry. We no longer have a wet nurse for some reason. Let's go ahead and hire Melissa, my best friend. That makes sense. I should have hired her before, actually, because she's my friend. Yes. Tila is going intrigue. Right. Brian, you're going martial. And Brendan, you're sickly. That's not good. Hopefully, my maester can heal you, because we do have a very good maester. In fact, speaking of which, we no longer need to go and control plague. So let's go back onto advanced research. Betrothed can marry. That's my cousin. Okay, let's send that off. Excellent news. He is a Malister, even though he's my cousin. So we'll get that sent off. Of course, we have a history of them, which is why that's the case. To my vassal. My court is going on tour, and I shall soon be visiting Hammerford to receive a fine banquet in your castle. The lords and ladies of Cape of Eagles will render the tithes owed to me. I expect a welcome befitting a lady. My liege, Lady Janea, is going to honor us with a visit in Hammerford. This is the first time we are meeting in the flesh. Let's try and make a good example. There was never a quiet moment. My son and heir Brian is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity, but sometimes I can't help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. So he has become curious, which is good for diplomacy and learning, but he is going martial, so we'll see how things goes develop with time. My wife spends a significant amount of time traveling the realm with her honor guard. There are many matters she can settle on my behalf, and the military presence Lady Helena brings with her is firm reminder of my right to rule. My lady and I stand ready in defense of the realm. We gain a little bit of prestige, which is going to be very useful in future. So should I start investing this? Or we could just upgrade buildings as well. Yeah, let's upgrade the tents at least. That's only 150 gold. And we're going to get saving. We have another martial perk, which is very nice. And I have inherited Red Harbor from Lady Marianne. What happened there? I'm not quite sure. We have a perk though. Let's get this first. So captain effectiveness plus 75%. We get more accolade glory gain. I love this one, as you guys know. Let's go ahead and get a new steward as well, because my steward just died. Lady Marcella is my vassal. Right, a powerful vassal. Let's get her on the council. 16 stewardship is good enough. 7 years to convert the faith now. And I just acquired the Red Harbor. Oh, it's over here. Right. Let's go ahead and give this to my brother. I'm going to give it to Naor. He likes me very much. And I did overhear my father saying that he wanted to give a castle to him. So let's go ahead and give him Red Harbor. There we go. We're landing more Black Rivers, which is very nice. And I should be able to get an alliance with my brother too. So Naor is landed too. I like having more Black Rivers landed, because they can build their own legacy, have their own stories, expand their families more freely and whatnot. Greetings, my implacable liege. I am honored by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvelous news. This makes me very happy, my brother. We still gotta wait 7 years for the faith conversion. I don't want to cancel it because I fear that we might lose all of our progress. We're still in our 20s, so we have plenty of time to fulfill our duty to at least take the rest of this island, and then maybe a little bit more. And news has just reached me. I have a daughter. And you guys have decided on the name Matilda. Thank you, Iron, for the name suggestion. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. And you also did vote for intrigue. So let's go ahead and get her an educator. I think we do have someone good with intrigue. Oh, no, he died. My uncle died, didn't he? Right. Tristan was the educator here. We don't have anyone else. So I assume the Guardians already be fielding. What we could do then. We have unmarried courtiers. Which one is the youngest? 60. Health is fine. I do wonder if we have some good intrigue characters. Urathon is very good. 28 intrigue, and he is intelligent. Let's get him into the court, because he will be a very, very good educator for my daughter. There we go. And we can sort that out as well. I forgot to pin her again. Why am I always forgetting to do this? Right. Matilda, you're going to have a very, very good tutor. Urathon is going to guide you and teach you the ways of the shadows. Maybe she can be my future spy master. That is actually a very good idea. If she turns out very good, which I think she will, she could become my spy master and even help Brian when the time comes. But that's a long way away. Factions are being made. We're training more knights as well. In fact, we do have a dangerous faction. That is the peasant rabble. Where are they rising from? Both Ironholt and Pike. So it's over here. We should be able to deal with that easily when it does fire. So that's fine. In fact, I'm going to prepare for it as well. Let's just get some more river bows. Because we should be able to defeat them just by raising men-at-arms to save ourselves a little bit of gold. At last, Lady Janira's entourage arrives at my gates, visiting Hammerford on a tour of the Cape of Eagles. The coffer wagon and litany of tax collectors suggest I will be poor of the visit. Oh, I just spent so much gold as well. It is about time that chattering Bampert came down from a dairy horse and saw some of the real country. I am to host a luxurious dinner fit for a lady, a chance to show Hammerford hospitality and furnish her party with beds and entertainment. The only question is, do I open the gates and let her in? Yes. I will welcome her in for a dinner. It is my duty as a vassal, of course, to serve my lady, my liege. We just might not be able to spare too much gold, of course. Another night, another dessert, and I can tell Lady Janira is already growing wary of our saffron cakes. Perhaps tonight is the night to do something a little bit different. Perhaps the solution to this conundrum would be to ask my cooks and bakers to prepare a dessert in the shape of something that means a lot to my dear liege. Perhaps a fort to signify her prowess, or something she would never expect. I think we go for a fort. We lose 35 gold. She hates the cake and I lose prestige as well. What was the bloody point of trying? Oh dear. And we're gonna have to pay our taxes at the end as well. We don't have any gold. I've been making merry with Lady Janea. Our nights thus far has been full of drunken delights and japes. Although perhaps it would seem that I have been far too generous with my alcohol stores, as a servant discreetly informs me that every last drop of wine has been emptied. My liege sits impatiently at the other end of the table, red as a newborn, slamming her goblet against the table. Come! The night is young! Where is the booze? Oh, we can't afford this. We can't afford this. You've drunk enough, my liege. I gain tapped ale stores for 5 years. I lose diplomacy, I gain stress. And she loses even more opinion of me. It would seem that my cousin, Lady Janea, has taken a liking to my daughter, Tila. The two have spent the whole evening talking effortlessly as though they were mother and daughter. She's 2 years old. I doubt she's talking very much. Oh, dear. Oh, she needs a guardian as well. Why is it not popping up here, then? I thought usually it would. We'll sort that after. Let's see. Lady Janea, capable eagles, approached me with a big smile face. That girl is a pure delight. I wish nothing more than to take her home and raise her in the capital. Such a promising youth should not spend all days in the... Do you know what? I will accept. I will accept. I gain closer to getting a hook on her, and that solves the guardian issue we have there. Nights are being improved more, which is nice to see. It is time for Lady Janea to part, and I must say I feel I have been a magnanimous host. However, it seems that Lady Janea did not believe that my hosting was enough, and has made a demand of me. She has presented me with a bill for all expenses paid during her trip, though many of the charges seem bogus. I am obliged to pay. I am calm and arrogant, and I do not have the gold. Lads, this might be the start of some friction between the Blackrivers and the Mallisters. I would not do such a thing because I cannot. I do worry about her wrath reaching me in the future. As I patiently await the fetching of my clothes, the servant stutters, "My lord, no one can find your garments." Oh, Brian, you are going to become the Prince of Fashion, my lad. But unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to leave things there for today. We are not on good terms with our liege at all now, Lady Janea. She could imprison me. She does have rightful imprisonment rules. She's in her 60s, so we could just try and wait it out. Her son there, often, he likes us a little bit more. He will succeed her. How long is left on this? 6 years, and then we've converted the faith, and then we can start work on fabricating claim on the duchy as well. We got some more river bows in preparation. We got 700 of those, so that's looking nice. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.